So vampires. Shit, there's been so much. But not, well, I'm not a big vampire fan. I like the idea of it, but was never a fan of the character. I mean, I never thought of them scary. Probably because my first experience with vampires was Twilight. I mean, if I saw a Sparkling Man, I think I would be like, what's going on? Did I land in Florida? You know, those films would look much better if it took place at Florida. It would make all sense for all the crazy shit that happens with that movie. Anyway, back to vampires. There's been good vampire movies like, yeah, I'm gonna say Dracula Untold. It's goddamn fantastic. I I like it. I know lots of people say it's dog shit. I say it's alright. Really don't know where I'm going with it, but you get what I'm saying. Lots of vampire movies are alright or complete bullshit. But I mean, we all know the rules of vampires. They can't go outside unless you're Frost from the Blade movie, where you put on sunscreen and you're good. Vampire's biggest weakness is wood. Sorry, a wooden stake. You can die from that, from a wooden stake to the heart, but vampires and humans can both die from this. I don't understand that weakness. I think it's a very stupid weakness. And then the stupidest weakness is you gotta be invited to someone's house. I mean, I guess that's just stupid. They better go to a allergy-free restaurant because the garlic kills them. I mean, Bram Stoker, you were not trying with these weaknesses. Seriously, I never heard of the strangest, most basic weaknesses. But the movie I'm going to talk about is the best vampire movie you'll ever see. I'm not dramatic. Don't call me crazy. It's true. It's scary. It's gory. It's fucking awesome. And it has Josh Hartnett. I mean, anything with Josh Hartnett is going to be good, right? Right? Yeah, I'm talking about Pearl Harbor. Holy shit, I got to talk about that disrespectful trash one day. But, I mean, I was shocked how I liked this movie. It scared me at some parts, made me cringe. And the good cringe, you know, when you get scared, you cringe. And the story was really well done. And Danny Huston is scary. I mean, if you don't know who Danny Huston is, he's an actor that always plays villains. He plays them super well. It's like, hey, Danny, where are you hiding? I'm joking. But when he plays a character that's not a villain, it's still like, what is he up to? But he's the vampire leader. And yes, he's scary. Yes, he'll look away at things he does. Yes, you'll look away at the things he does to people with this movie. And what's really cool about this movie is these vampires are like rapid animals. When they kill and bite you, after they bite you, they'll bite and eat you until your head is decapitated. And they don't speak English, they speak their own language. And did I tell you, you can't stop them? They're super fast and will tear you apart like a piece of cheese. Maybe string cheese. Yeah, I'm tired. So the movie starts with this random man running from something, and he runs to this town at Alaska, and people there are preparing for not seeing the sun for 30 days. You heard me right, 30 days of night. Holy shit. You may think that sucks, but I propose it might be beneficial. You could get the best sleep of your life. I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. So we meet our main character, Eben, played by Josh Hartnett, and he's the sheriff of this town. And him and his partner are looking for this missing person, and they conclude he's dead and go back to the town. You know, just like cops, lazy. And they're trying to see if anyone needs help before sundown. Then we meet our second main character, this girl named Stella, who's not a cop, but she works for some authority thing. And she's trying to leave town before sundown, and like a fool, I mean, girl, you live at a place where it's heavy snow. Trust me, for a person who lives through rough winters, you drive like a grandma when it's wintertime. Those roads are too icy. But what does she do? She drives super fast, and guess what? She crashes. No, a giant truck hits her. Don't worry, she's fine, but she does miss her flight. So she calls Eben, her ex, to pick her up. And he's like, bitch, we broke up. We ain't good. See ya. And sends his partner to pick her up. Damn, that's cold. So when Stella gets to town, Evan basically ignores her and goes to this facility to check on the workers to see if everything's updated for the 30 days of night. Roll credits. And they show this huge grinder. Yes, they're going to use that later. Oh, yeah, they are. And after this, I mean, they're going to show when shit hits the fan. Can't speak. Am I keeping this? I don't know. I'm super tired. Ugh. And I normally can't speak anyway. Alright, so. Let's get back to the script. Okay, so. This is when shit hits the fan. I mean, because the vampires are here, and they are hungry, and they cut off the power to the whole town, so light doesn't affect them. And they kill the worker at the building that was keeping the lights on for this town. And like I said, they're like wild animals. They tear this poor guy's neck up off of his head, so now the town has no power. And the guy who was running to this town, he got arrested for being a psychotic and evil because he killed some family's dogs. Dude, what the fuck? And he taunts the sheriff and his family because it's such a small town. His family works for him. A little weird. He warns them about the vampires. Probably the saddest death was this guy who was about to get a threesome. That's right. They got done with work, and the two guy friends and a woman were about to go home and get nasty. And nope, these vampires are cock blockers. That's what makes them scary. And kills one of them, poor guy. So now Eben goes out to see what's going on since the town has no power now. And that's when he discovers one of the dead workers with no head. It freaks him out, of course, because this is a small town. He's never dealt with a murder like this before. And Eben warns the town to stay home there and stay at their houses. Vampires are like, bitch, we don't need no invitation. Because we can yank people out of their windows. And this poor girl gets it for just cleaning the dishes, and bam, the vampire freaking yanks her out of the window. And the husband tries, but dude, I'm sorry, she's gone. Then that crazy guy that got arrested starts acting paranoid. Eben shut him up, and him and Stella go around town to see what's going on. And the vampires are hungry. They can't wait for you to get out of the car. They're hungry. They'll tear your car apart to kill you. Could just be patient, but nah. So then somehow they get away, and they start to discover all the dead bodies. Then the crazy guy thought he was safe by having vampires follow him to this town. They're like, bitch, we used you. See ya. And the leader, played by Danny Houston, kills the crazy guy. Then it turns to a massacre of the town, where the survivors hide and try to survive. And Eben wanted to be a hero. Alright, I like this movie a lot, but I really don't understand this part. So Eben kills his friend, who was the partner, who's now a vampire. And he kills him by... That's right. Okay, so let me explain it. So his friend got bit by a vampire because the vampire attacked the friend. So then the friend throws the vampire to the grinder. I told you we would be back at that. And, Alright, let's get back to it. So then Eben kills the friend, who's now a vampire, uses a syringe to get the vampire's blood out. Then he ejects himself. So now he's half vampire? I really don't understand how this works. Maybe. I don't know, doctor. So now Eben goes to face the leader of the vampires to distract them so his ex-girlfriend can get free. And she just stares at Eben. It's like, girl, go! So she eventually does. And Eben and the leader fight. And the leader overpowers Eben and is about to kill him. So the leader breaks Eben's arm, exposing his broken bone. Then the leader is about to kill Eben. He's showing off to his followers. Like idiots. And that's when Eben uses his broken bone to stab the killer. That's awesome. So then the vampires are confused. They're like, well, our leader's dead, so what the hell do we do? And they just leave. So then Eben's like, I don't want to be a vampire. Why not? That's freaking awesome. So he tells his ex-girlfriend to spend one last time with him before the sun kills him. She agrees, and that's what they do, and Eben dies at the end. That's 30 Days from Night, the best vampire movie ever made. And yes, this was supposed to be recorded, a part of Spooktactular, Spooktactular Fool. Yeah, that never happened because, I kind of got depressed after the election. So, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Not for these 4 years. Not to get political, but I should be making more videos because I'm feeling a little bit better now. And, watch 30 Days of Nights. It's on Tubi. Should still be on there. It's fantastic. It's Josh Hartnett. He's freaking awesome. All right. Subscribe, like the video, share. Peace out. Follow me on Bluesky. That's my main social. I'm always on it. And yeah, see ya. Peace.